Hi, and welcome to another episode in A Media Mouthful. My name is Craig.
And I'm Shelly. And today we'd like to talk to you a little bit about our story. We're always telling stories of our clients, but today we're going to be talking about our story. So, Craig, we're going to be giving the viewers kind of our history, where this whole media thing got started. And I think one of the best places to start is Craig's first camera.
Well, I think before we talk about the camera, we talk about how I got into media on a whole, right?
Okay.
So, a long time ago, like when I was very young, my father gave me a book on photography. I don't remember the particular name of the book, but I was fascinated. It was a little boy that had a small Polaroid, right? And he was, either it was in New York or some state in the US, where he went around his own community and took pictures of people within the community. And that fascinated me in how using pictures, you can tell a story, right? And there are certain emotions that you get from looking at pictures. And that was my first instant of
introduction to photography.
Yes, introduction into photography. And from that, it led to me volunteering at my church, right? I helped out with their website and I used their camera.
I do remember that.
Right? And then my first camera that I had was a Sony point and shoot, right? And I used to go around back in my university days with the camera. I used to go around and taking pictures of the flowers, just the environment, right? The fauna, like flowers, insects, and stuff like that, and trees, just anything, and experimenting with different field of view, right? Like close up to the subject or further away, and also like depth of field, like making certain things going out of focus and certain things in focus.
Give us kind of a timeline. Like, around how long ago was it that you got your first camera?
This is probably...
Was it
like
06?
Back in early 2000s, like that. So, quite a while back. So, yeah, somewhere there. So, I just kept on experimenting with the little point and shoot that I had, right? And volunteering with the church again. And also my school, I would take pictures for graduation, right? That gave me experience to know about the camera. Then I started doing a lot of research online, looking at other photographers' work and knowing certain details about how to hold the camera properly, how to...
So you never actually took a class?
No, I was self-taught.
Okay.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I actually taught other persons in university.
I know you were
also
teaching principles of photography in 2012.
Thereabout, yeah. So, yeah, for the most part, I was self-taught. So, and that's pretty much where I got, where my start began in photography. Mm-hmm. Just discovering and enjoying the art of photography, right? There are certain aspects of photography that I wasn't able to do, like what you would call dark room, where you go and actually work with film and that type of stuff. I started in digital, right? So I worked with
the digital era.
Yeah, mostly digital cameras.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so that's photography. At what point were you introduced now to videography?
Well, to go back a little bit about myself is that I have a vast experience in media on a whole, right? So I'm an audio engineer and I do a lot of audio recordings, even live sound and stuff like that. So my interest in media on a whole is very vast, right? So I used to work with the university that I attended. I used to work with a media company that does that has a radio station, a cable TV station. So I had experience working with cameras, right?
Right.
So in working with them, I was able to be a camera person. I used to go on certain shoots, do ads, like get the B-roll footage, just the extra footage for the ad. Many different shoots. I used to do different shots and stuff like that. Set up lights for the production and stuff like that. So that was where that extended my understanding of camera some more, because both videos and photography, they are related. One is still and one is moving.
So there wasn't even any point. So you were taught on the job for video.
Well, I also did communication studies in university, right? And I also, that, even though that was part of my studies in university, that taught me enough to know about like framing, how to frame your shot, and how to expose your camera properly. Because as I said, video and photography, they're related.
They're close. Yeah.
So that's for the most part where my experience came from, both professional and personal.
Okay.
Right. And then from that now, I started doing some paid jobs, right? Like people would ask me to do their weddings.
I was going to get to that because I wanted to know at what point and which camera were you using when people were paying you to do like parties and weddings.
Well, I didn't really do any much parties.
Like
I mostly did
family events.
I mostly did events.
Yeah.
Like weddings, funerals, banquets, and stuff like that. So it was at this point, it was still the point and shoot camera that I was using, right?
You hear that, people?
So,
and he was getting like quality pictures. That these pictures you still have on your Facebook up to now.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So yes, I would be using the point and shoot, and then because at this point I wanted more, I invested in a Nikon camera, right? So I bought a prime lens. Prime, for those of you who don't know, is just a one focal length.
That's like basic. So this was like 20. This was like
way
2009.
back.
No, this was 2009.
Yeah, sometime that's it.
Yeah.
I don't like to give dates because I don't remember some of these.
Yeah.
But so I started doing weddings for people that asked me because they would see me taking pictures. So friends of friends. So word got around that, hey, this guy takes pictures. He can do your wedding and stuff like that. And yeah, it was the point and shoot. Then I went into a more advanced camera, like a point and shoot, and I would do certain weddings for people and events, because I did birthday parties and stuff like that.
And that's the amazing thing about word of mouth, because up to now, like 90% of our customers are word of mouth. Yeah. Okay, so you started with that first camera, and more persons started asking you to take pictures.
Yes.
So but were you taking it seriously then? Or was it still just something fun you were doing?
Serious in the sense that
when I did be an income, like serious income. Revenue stream.
Well, serious in the sense that I did when I was on the job. I was committed to doing the client's work. You know, I'm at the wedding, so I'm here to take pictures, and I'm trying to capture different angles to tell the story of the wedding, right? And one of my memorable photos that I took of a wedding, I remember when I posted it, I got a lot of feedback because they had a lot of emotions in the photo. Like people could connect with it. I had like I edited it where you have a split picture of both the groom and the bride at the altar, and they're shedding a tear. So we know that this video has been quite longer than our normal videos, because usually our videos are about tips on helping our customers how to enhance their media experience. But today, as we said, it's just talking about us.
Our story.
So it's a little bit longer than our normal video.
But we hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
You enjoyed it. And we look forward to working with you. And thank you so much for watching. And until next time.
What's your story?